Hey, good morning, everybody. It's the Diva D. It's Friday, so it's time for the Friday rant. So guess what? I'm in the juke because it's way early in the morning, and I refuse to come out this car. This back here looking like a horror movie. Look how glow in the background and stuff like that. I'm trying to get killed. Okay, but here's my assessment of the week so far. Thus far, here's my assessment. All right, e-learning. It is challenging. I'm asking everybody for patience because you know. Okay, let's take a look at this week so far. I've had so many kids with so many schedule changes. You have to email the APs of curriculum. You have to talk to the counselors. I mean, the schedule changes. There has not been, let me just give everybody a reality check. There has not been a single day that I have not had a schedule change. So it puts me in a position to where, well, I want to start really teaching full on, but I can't. And you think about it, we're only in the 5th day of school. When you think about it, just 5 days, because last week was the Smart Start week. This week is the actual week where the brick and mortar kids come, and schedules are still changing. So parents, please be patient with us. I mean, all I can tell you is be patient. I've had a child move 4 times, and in that 4 times that child has moved, you're talking, I've communicated with a parent on Google, my Google phone number. I've communicated with them on Remind. I've communicated with them through Canvas. Okay, the child moves. That's one. Two. This lead me to the Zooms now. Let's go on to the Zoom. Okay. Check this. Oh no, another human being has showed up. Thank God. Now I can come out the car because I weren't going to do that. So Zoom parents, I'm gonna tell you like this one more time. Please dress appropriately, because this week I saw on Instagram, Facebook, all the little platforms, some pictures that were just. What I want you to be conscientious about is the fact that you remember, you're not just communicating with the teacher. On your end, you might only see the teacher, depending on, but remember, the teacher and the whole class is seeing you. In your mind, you need to understand you're seeing the class. The class can see you just like you can see them. So it's really, really important that you pay attention to the fact that your attire. Now, this leads me back to the waiting room feature. Let me tell you about the waiting room real quick, because I done had some Zoom bombs, but let me tell you why they can't get through my room. Because, with my kids, you have to log in with your district name. So that means that's why I'm taking attendance. By the way, Zoom generates a report, so we know when your child is on there, whether they logged off or not, right? So when I put you in the waiting room and you refuse to change your name, then I know you're trying to bomb the class. See, that's why it's important to utilize the waiting room feature. You think that nobody, they ain't gonna bomb that class? Of course they are. Now, let's go on to really what the issue is here. I think we have way too many platforms. I'm gonna speak from my heart now. I think we have way too many platforms. We try to roll it out a little bit too early. I think we should have just stuck with SB, because it's just so frustrating right now for us as teachers. We are trying to, like I say, we are flying the plane that we are building at the same time. This is ridiculous. And then let me tell you what hit the nail on the head. I'm quite sure it's one of my parents that asked this child to ask this question to me, because it was a very mature question. But the child is, and this was my 6th grade class. The child asked me, Miss, why, if we're going through all this and we haven't got schedules straight and everything, why are we taking the FSA? My response was, honey, I don't know. I will find out for you. My spiritual response, that's the response I gave the child, but my spiritual response was, because they're trying to figure out how many more jails they're going to build for y'all. I mean, why would you give these standardized tests, these state mandated tests, all these type of tests right now? These children ain't been in school in 6 months. 6 months. And let me tell you another reality check that woke me up this particular week. I see my kids struggling. A lot of them will go on Canvas and they'll do the assignments, but they have never showed up for the Zoom class. So they're trying. God bless them, they're trying. Well, remember, I do host in the morning, and then I go and I do my e-learning from home. Lunchtime, I had to run out because I ran out of coffee. In the middle of the day, I run in the dollar store. I'm seeing like a gaggle of kids. It had to be like 6 to 8 kids, elementary to middle school age. And you know me, when I see kids, I'm gonna talk, because I'm like, school is in session. So I said, baby, where, are you going to school? What's going on? How you doing school? Oh, we e-learning. You e-learning? Well, you in the store like me. I mean, I'm at lunchtime, but I can go back home. When does class start? Whatever. Well, look, we try to log in when we can. It's all of us in the same house, so we got one device. We got a phone and sometimes a tablet. The reality check that hit me so hard just then, I'm like, you know what? That kind of makes sense. That they can't get on. Everybody ain't gonna have it. Every school ain't gonna provide a device for every single human being in that house. You're fortunate and blessed if you have that. But then here's the other thing too, parents, just remind you too, now you realize that having technology, because school ain't gonna never be the same again. And when I tell you school will never be the same again, this is going to let you know that school is never going to be the same again. You start thinking from now, you're going to need these devices. You're going to need them. Every child going to need a device. Because until the district get their money right, they ain't going to provide, everybody going to provide, every district ain't going to be financially sound to where they can guarantee for every child. So please start getting your coins together. Get them coins together for real. That's a real deal. And finally, I want y'all to pay attention to what's going on in the world. Because, I peeped a little game earlier this week where you start seeing people sending, or they encouraging historically black colleges and universities to, test a vaccine on because of people of color. Blacks and Hispanics are the ones that's susceptible to it. So why not test a vaccine on them and push it out through the HBCUs? Y'all need a peep game, okay? Pay attention to what's going on. They trying to wipe us out. So let me tell you how I feel though. I'm tired. I want to feel successful, but at the same time, I don't right now. Just be patient with the counselors, patient with the AP, patient with these people trying to do the schedule. I mean, remember, we're only in the fifth day of school. I gotta go because I see another person show up. That means, I Jason and all the other, horror movie murderers ain't gonna come get me. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Be blessed. The DVD, No One Like Me, with the Friday rant. Friday rise against negative tactics, negative thoughts, and negativity today. Be blessed. See ya.